What a go on, guys, I am back with another tutorial video using Snapper, and as I said in my previous video, you can get an account for free. They give you 3 free downloads for the month when you sign up for a free account, but I already did that, so I'm gonna go ahead and click login and show you a few simple steps that you could use to create a channel banner. When you log into Snapper, the first thing that you want to do is to place the measurements of the channel banner in the box, which is 2560 by 1440. Right after you do that, go ahead and click create if you want to create it from scratch, or you could scroll down and look at the ones that Snapper has available. So we're going to look for the exact measurements, and there it is, 2560 by 1440. Let's click on it. So after you click on that, we're gonna scroll down and look at the ones that Snapper has available and see if you like any of those, and this is if you don't want to make one from scratch. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and choose one of these and then show you what it looks like. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to double click on the words and change the words around because it's not related to my relaxed channel, and I'm making this for my relaxed channel. So change the words to something that is related to your channel and ensure that you keep it in that safe area. Select a graphic that you want to place on it. I have a photo here, so let me use that one. So let me just go ahead and reduce the size so it fits exactly in the box, and I'll give you some more information about the box as I go along. The words are a little bit too big, guys, so I am going to reduce them to a size where everything can fit in that box, and that box where you're seeing the words is called the safe area. The section where the words are is called the safe area, and it's called the safe area because it doesn't matter which device somebody is using to watch your video, they will be able to see what information you place there. So if they're using a phone, a computer, or a television, they'll be able to see what your channel is about. Where the arrow is pointing, guys, before you save your image, you would have to click on that to turn off the safe area highlight, because if you don't, then the image will be saved looking like that. So this is what it looks like after the safe area button is turned off. So you get the idea now, guys. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna go ahead and create one from scratch. If you're not pleased with the design that's already there and you want to create one from scratch, just click on the back button highlighted in yellow, and then you could go back to the page that says create from scratch, and then you scroll down and click create from scratch, and you can start creating your own channel banner. So this area you're able to see on a television, both the top and the bottom, and the sides you're able to see on tablets. The middle area you're able to see on all devices. Okay, so you're seeing a gray lighting around the box because those areas are the safe areas. Remember, as I mentioned earlier, you can always turn it off. You want that to stay on so that you can see where you're putting the information, guys. Remember to always turn off the safe area where you're seeing the arrow is pointing before you save your image. You don't want the banner to be saved while the safe area is still turned on because it would look blurry. So you only turn the safe area on to see where you're putting what and to ensure that you're putting the appropriate information in the right place. If someone is watching using a phone, a tablet, or a laptop, they'll still be able to see what your channel is about. So nobody is left out. Snapper has given you several options, so you can choose whatever it is that you want to use as your background. So click background, choose either a photo, a pattern, or one of your pictures that you uploaded to use as your background. As you can see, there is a variety of photos here, patterns, or whatever it is that your taste is, right? So let me choose a pattern, and then I'm gonna scroll down and see which one of these patterns I would want to use. You can select anyone, guys, based on your taste, but I am just looking for something that is simple, as well as showing you the majority of patterns that Snapper has available. I like this one, guys, because it looks simple. So you're going to click on effects, okay, guys, and after you click on effects, you're going to go ahead and scroll down to darken, where you're seeing that area right there, and you darken it to how you want it, right? You can darken it as much as you want to, or you can choose not to darken it. It's all up to you, because at the end of the day, it's your channel banner, and it always depends on how you want it and how your taste is. Okay guys, so we're going to blur it a little bit now by selecting blur. Okay, so it's not too bright, because you don't want the image to be too distracting. So blur it as much as you want to by selecting blur. Remember what I said about the safe area, guys? You can turn it on and off by clicking the button. So if you want to see how the image looks without it, you can click it and it turns off. But just to ensure that you're putting the information in the right area, you can turn it back on until you're finished to save your image. That's when you go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to go ahead and choose a color because I want the banner to look a little bit brighter. So I'm going to choose a color from one of these. Let's choose green, and then what I'm going to do is to turn up the color overlay so that it can show on the image that I have here. So I turn off the safe area and turn it back on just to make sure, you know, that it looks nice, right? See how that's looking, guys? All right, we can keep it on until we finish with our image. So let's choose a shape now. So fix your shape to match the box like it is, as well as to match the words that you're going to put inside of the box. The shape is looking a little bit too bright, guys, so I'm going to move layer back so that it doesn't look that bright. And then after I move the layer back, I am going to go ahead and select text and add a heading. If you're already using black, you will need to change the color of heading to white so that you can see what you are writing on the screen. As soon as I change the color, I am going to double click it. So double click the section where heading is and put something in the box that's related to your channel. I'm making this banner for my relaxed channel, guys. So where the text should go, I am going to put best relaxed videos. The shape is looking too bright, guys, so I'm gonna click on move layer back so that the words in the box can be highlighted. Black is not giving me the look that I want, guys, so I'm gonna change it to a different color. I'm going to settle for blue, guys, because it looks classy, and then I will choose a font that goes well with this color. The kind of font that you choose will help your image to stand out, guys, so choose a font that looks nice and one that almost everybody can relate to. If the words are looking too small, guys, you can adjust them by increasing the size. So I'm going to drag the words into the center of the box because they're not looking that pleasing. And then I'm going to change the size of the shape so that it fits the words. So guys, I'm just gonna turn off the safe area to see how it's looking. It's not looking so bad at all. And as I said, you could definitely turn it on and off to see how your image looks before you're through completing it. So I just need to do a few more finishing touches and we'll be finished with this channel banner. The next thing that I am going to do is to choose a graphic, and that can be either one of your photo. I have a photo here, so let me just use the photo, guys. Size up the photo to match the box that most people will be seeing whenever they're watching your video. Take your time to fix it, guys. You don't want to rush it, because if you do, it might not look how you intended for it to look. And channel arts, YouTube channel art, does take a little time because you want to make sure that you have the right measurements and the right images and so on. The cool thing about Snapper is that it allows you to drag the words and the shape around. So if your wording and your shape does not look suitable to your eyes, you could always drag it around until you find a position that it looks nice in, and then you leave it at that. So you make any changes that you want to make before you save it out. I might try a different font to see how it looks on this one, right? So select the font that you want, guys. I mean, there's no specific way to do this, but as long as it looks appealing to you and you think that your viewers are going to be fine with it, then select that one. Guys, there are so many fonts to choose from. Sometimes I don't even know which one to choose. But choose one that is suitable for you and one that you know that people will be able to see everything that you wrote on your channel banner. So guys, I'm going to move the layer back by clicking that arrow that is pointing down so that the words can be a little bit more visible. And then after I do that, I might just adjust the wording because they're not looking how I want them to look. So you can either make them bigger or make them smaller. Now I am going to choose a shape because this is still looking too empty and I want it to look a little bit nicer. So choose another shape and size it up in the box how you want it. When you're done adjusting the shape in the safe area, guys, you could change the color, right? I don't like how the black is looking, so I'm going to choose a different color from the list of colors that are here. Alright, so let me see which one I'm going to choose. The green is looking a little bit too bright and I don't want anything that's looking too bright, so I may change the green to another color. Let me see how another blue would look bright. I like this blue. It complements the green and the dark blue, so I'm going to choose this one and then I'm going to click add a heading. When you click add a heading, guys, just drag the wording inside of the shape because that's where you're going to write the word. And if your channel is a channel that you do weekly videos, you could just write weekly videos inside of this box. Just write something that is related to your channel and you're good to go. And as usual, you could change the size of the words according to how you want them. So just drag it around to ensure that it's fitting inside of the box appropriately. Then let me see. I'm gonna see if another font would look good on this wording because the wording that is here is not appealing to me. So I'm going to change it up a little bit and see if another one looks nicer. Okay, guys. Alright, so that one is not looking too bad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of the wording. Okay, so the good thing about this is that you can change your color and your shapes as you go along. So move the layer back to ensure that the wording is more visible than the shape. Guys, let's turn off the safe area to see how it is looking. You see how it look nice and simple, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and add something else to that. I'm gonna go to graphics and then I'm gonna choose an icon. Then I'm gonna look for a YouTube icon to put on that to let it look a little bit more nice. So choose any icon that you want, right? But for it to stand out, I'm gonna go ahead and choose a red one, right? So I'm gonna use the red one, guys. When it goes on the screen, I am going to drag it and reduce it in size because it is too big and that's not where I want it. As soon as I am done reduce it in size, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right in front of weekly videos. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drag the words around because it's not looking good where it is right now, guys. So let's play around with the colors that are available to see which ones will look better on here, guys. I mean, you could always change it back to the previous color if you like that, but I'm just playing around with the colors to see which one is popping on screen. So choose whichever color that you are comfortable with. That one looks fine. If you're not comfortable, you can undo and redo as you go along. It's now time to save my banner, and before I save my banner, I am going to turn the safe area off, and then I click save and choose whichever option that I want. As soon as the image is finished downloading, go ahead and save it as the name of your channel banner. I am going to save it as Meditate Channel Banner so that it's not confusing because I already have a channel banner there, as you can see. When I am done saving this, I am going to go to my channel. Then I'm going to click customize channel and select branding. As soon as you select branding, scroll down and go to where the banner image is and click upload. Look for the banner and then you click open and you can view it before you save it out. So that looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and click done. As soon as you click done, guys, for it to be saved on your channel, you have to click publish. So go ahead and click publish so that you can see if the banner is actually saved. So click go to channel, and then you wait for it to load up. Sometimes it takes a little while, and there it is. It looks nice. It looks much better than what was there before. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that you can get access to exclusive content. Guys, if you found any value in this video, I am asking you please to give it a thumbs up so that YouTube could recommend it to other people who are looking to make a channel banner from scratch. See you later, guys.